still sending data. It looks like we're streaming on Twitch. Twitch got it together quick. Gotta give it up for Twitch, right? Like, they know what they're doing. And we're streaming on both. Let's get into the opening song. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. When I hit the go, I bud and chat. And the studio lights hurts my eyes. Ad breaks without warning me. Bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at chat. And I grab my headset tight. Just one look at chat. And I know it's going to be a lovely, lovely stream. A lovely stream. 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 Oh, excuse me, I burped. Still lovely stream though. Doesn't matter how many times we burp or what it sounds like. With the Lego set ahead of me, today we're building a great set too. First we gotta fly the plane. Taking off's the easy part. Throttle up and pull the yoke back. Then I look at chat. And I turn on autopilot. Just one look at chat. And I know it's going to be, what's it going to be? A lovely, lovely stream. A 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 lovely stream. 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 A lovely stream. When we get to cruising altitude, we will build our Lego sets. Redeem some Mahal Awards points. Always the very best time. Then I look at chat. And I spin the wheel. Oh. Just one look at chat. And I know it's going to be a lovely, lovely stream. Lovely stream. A lovely stream. 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 A lovely stream. Yes, it is going to be a lovely stream. I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. We're gonna have some fun today. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, Aloha the bot. Welcome on into chat. We got an ad break. We got to get through the ad break before Aloha the bot will tell us that we're into the stream. Bum bum, a bum bum, bum bum ba-dum, ba-dum ba-dum. There it goes. Yeah, sorry, I'm editing my phone's home screen right now. Oh, we can do this. Let's get into it. Let's get into just chatting. Where's the just chatting? And there. My music is back. Aloha, you can call me Craw. We're starting to grow the beard back. I know a lot of you guys were real disappointed to see that the beard was shaved off. Actually, no, I haven't seen y'all in a while. Yeah, it's been a hot second, hasn't it? Yeah, let's think about it. I mean, I streamed on Friday, so that was normal. But in terms of us being here doing the Lego stuff, it's been a while. It feels like I've been here a lot because I've been doing a lot of YouTube videos. I'm making a YouTube series where I organize my Lego pieces, and it's been going well. Numbers aren't there, but you don't do everything in content creation just for numbers. You do it because it scratches an itch, and right now it's still scratching the itch, and I'm having fun with it. Makes me excited to nerd out about stuff like that, so we got that going for us. I don't like where my microphone is. I feel like it needs to come over more. We're gonna do a lot of this today. There. That feels much better. I mean, it feels like it still needs to go up more. There. I mean, I think it sounds a lot better, and that's half the game. I want to get to the point where I do have my microphone not low, where it's high. And I feel like I want to get another one of the arms that I currently have my top-down camera on and do that for a microphone. Yeah. Let's dive into it, because why not? We're going to start with accountability slides, and I'm going to get absolutely butchered in my accountability this week. I'm just warning you right now. This is not going to be pretty. Welcome to my weekly accountability check-in, where I really question my life choices at times. Agenda. Let's start with that. Oh, we can turn off the spaced transition and go to something a little quicker than that. That's just going to prolong it. Fade. There we go. We want to talk about book reading, video game playing, this office, my health journey, and then we're going to end with some inspiration. And really, the inspiration is the best thing we got going today. Books. I'm still reading Wicked. By still reading, it means it's the book that's currently most likely to be read in my Kindle. I haven't read anything, I swear, unfortunately. My reading streak was 0 weeks, 0 days. You know what it was? Is last weekend, our church, I didn't stream at all. Our church had its annual Epiphany conference celebration, and I was Father Christmas, and because I didn't spend like that whole weekend doing stuff, I didn't do any reading. That got me out of the habit of reading. And then I got into the week, and I was sick because I was around a ton of people, and then I never caught back up. So I have a 0 day, 0 week reading streak, and I'm hoping next week I have something better than this. Video games. If you think I was playing video games when I wasn't reading, you're fooling yourself. I didn't play any more Lego Harry Potter. It's something I meant to be doing on my lunch break, to do stuff, and I just haven't been because I've been working on that YouTube series instead. So there's nothing wrong with that, but I may end up pulling the slide because I don't feel like playing video games is something that I want to be held accountable to right now. Steps. These are the things that we're working on that take longer things. So the Lego table behind me, finish the Lego table extension. We have not done that. But on the positive side, we did clean out underneath the Lego table. So, little victories here and there. Lego organization for the color chart and catalog. That's actually coming along. And if you want to see what's really happening, feel free to go to my YouTube channel. There's wonderful videos there that's going through all the process. I just implemented a new container, which is why underneath my desk is cleaned out, and it looks really good. I'm really excited about it. Who knew shelves and cardboard boxes could be so exciting in life? Content creation, my blog. No, still nothing happening there this week. My new desk, nothing. But on the positive side, I have drawn up plans. I have a plan of what I want to do, how I'm going to do things so that it all works. Like I have a vision, and it's just about executing the vision. And I still haven't done anything about replacing the video game, the flight sim setup yet. Like I said, this is a bad week. But health journey, right? This is the one thing where I have somewhat to be proud of. One thing I'm proud of, my weight's on a downward trajectory right now. I'm pretty excited about that. Part of it is me being sick. So, I mean, that's always a positive. You get sick, you lose weight. That's just math. But I would say when you look at the overall trajectory of the weight for the past couple of months, it's heading in a positive direction. So give you guys an example. I weigh myself every single day, and then I take a weekly average, and that's what I determine my weight to be. Because, you know, on one day I could be 20 pounds, one day I could be 22 pounds. Because there's so many different things that go into the volume of your weight that it's hard to be specific. But so when I look back to the week of Christmas, I was averaging 299.7. When I was looking at the week of New Year's, again, 299.7. The week of the 6th, I averaged 298.2, and this week I'm at 297.3, which means I've lost 2.5 pounds on an average compared to where I was at New Year's to where I am now. Again, I was sick, and that's kind of skewed the numbers a little bit, but, you know, we'll see. I feel very good about what I'm doing there to try to move the needle. You know, did I weigh myself? I weighed myself today, but I didn't put my average in. I weighed myself today, didn't I? Let me go to my app and bring that up. My company has me using this thing called Omada. I didn't weigh myself on Omada this morning. All right, so I can go to Withings. I weigh myself twice. So I can go double check that. I can get that number. I just have to go. So this morning, let's input that new number. It's going to go down even more. Yep. So that brings my average down to 297. Y'all, you don't even know how good 297 is. When I first started trying to lose weight seriously, and I wanted to do something about, like, from a weight loss perspective, from a Lego perspective, I bought the biggest Lego Millennium Falcon, 75192. It's the behemoth. It's the ultimate collector's edition. And I get one bag of building it every 6.5 pounds of weight lost. I mean, I've already built this bag. But I've re-earned the bag back. So that feels good. That feels like a victory because it feels like I'm moving in the right direction. So let me go cross that off. So I know what my next number that I'm working my way down to. Millennium Falcon, 297 off. I will earn bag 3 back at 290.5 pounds. And I'll finally get to start building some more when I'm down to 271. So we got a while. Yeah, let's get on to the final thing that we're going to talk about, which is some, like, inspiration to give you guys some, like, thought-provokingness, because I think that's important to do. In moments of reflection, we recognize that we sometimes grow weary and lose sight of our purpose. We may find ourselves complaining or questioning the challenges that we face. There are times when our actions do not align with our intentions, when we lose focus and become more distracted by trivial matters, or when we are unsure of the information we consume and the influences that we allow into our lives. We seek to gently guide ourselves back to our values. We strive to release those feelings of anger and pride, to overcome greed and selfishness, and to dispel envy, doubt, and mistrust. We aspire to cultivate compassion and understanding with ourselves. We commit to learning from our mistakes and moving forward with a renewed purpose and commitment to growth. May we embrace self-awareness and strive to live with integrity. That made me feel good to read that. That made me feel good as a person, because it felt like I was doing something of, you know, it's good to put those thoughts in the thing and move forward with life, right? That's like the whole thing, the why we do things. So let's move on from this to actually start building some Lego, because that's what I want to do tonight. But that felt good to get down. Oh my gosh, that's great. Also, we're going to turn on bingo. New game has started. Make sure I join the game myself to look at my bingo card. Okay. I feel good about my bingo card. Mine's a good looking card. If you're not playing bingo with us, feel free to join the bingo game because it is nice to play bingo. Right? That's what we do here to entertain ourselves. Where are we with our build? We are on bag 8. This looks like a very small bag. We may fly through this bag. All right, and we can take that. Put that there. Okay. Put that there. All right, let's start organizing these. As if I've never organized Lego pieces in my life. Okay. We're gonna put bricks there. Don't know what we're building. We're building something. Who knows what we're building? I don't think I need this piece, by the way. I think this is an unnecessary piece. So we're just going to take it off for now, and we will deal with it in a bit. So it looks like we're building a roof. That's what we're building. We're building a roof. I love a good roof build. I don't know about you guys, but I think roofs are one of those things that just don't get enough respect. Let's zoom in a little bit. 50% zoom. There it goes. All right. Does that counts as a cough? Craw has coughed. Boom. Calling it. Check your bingo card. If you have that I coughed, that's good. I got that in a good spot, so that's a very good one to have for me. All right, and then that's going to go back there. 1, 2, and 3. Put you there, and then you're gonna go right behind it. Like that. That came out pretty good, I have to say. Alright. So we're gonna be building on this because it's gonna go around the corner like this. Okay. So let's take a fourth one of you, and you're going to go like that. And then this little nougat piece like that. And then we can take a 3x1 white plate. And it's going to connect in just like that. So again, that's going to go right there. At least that's to my knowledge where it's going to go. We'll find out. We'll find out together, won't we?
And now I need a black 4x1, and that's going to go there. And that makes it level with the brick because we're now 3 plates high. 3 plates high, but now we're free of Lollapalooza. Okay. And then I need this piece is going to go right here. I really should make sure I turn off Reuters when I'm streaming. I mean, I have the alerts up just in case if, like, something monumental happens. I can, like, know about it before someone comes into chat and tells me all about it. But considering everything that's happening in the world right now, maybe I do not want that. Maybe I do not want that. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And then we're going to take you, and you're going to go along the back wall like that. So yeah, maybe it goes in like that. I don't know. We're still figuring things out. And then we're going to go with you. We're going to go right there. And I've hit my microphone in the head for the first time. So let's go up a little bit there. That way I can lean forward and I'm not hitting the microphone nearly as efficiently. And then you can go there. And then you can go right on like that. And then I need... like that. That's going to help firm that up a little bit. Because it is a little wobbly. It is a little wobbly. Alright. So we're going to get... that's going to go right there. I need you to go on the corner piece like that. We're going to need the slope downward to go in like that. And then that's going to go there. And then that's going to go just in like that. Very nice. And again, this is going to go right here, I believe. And that actually feels like that clicks in very well. Alright, so we still have this. And now I need to add, this is going to go in on this spot. I need you to go across like that. And then you can go right in there like that. Again, very interesting the way they're doing things. I'm very curious how this goes next. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to take these round plates and they are going to go on like that, and then we have to do a second one. Alright, let's get out of breath separator. That was supposed to be a 2x1 there. And then this, and these go together. This is the 2 high one. Like that. But we also need to go. Craw uses a brick separator. Colleen Craw has a brick separator. Make sure you check your card and see how you're doing. Okay, that's good. That gets me if I can get a hype train, prize wheels, and refill my drink. That'd give me bingo. So, I mean, it's not the worst placement, but it's next to something I already have. The odds of me getting a hype train are zilch. Zilch, I say. And I'm not saying that to try to engage people to vote for me. Please, for the love of God, if you have money and you want to give it away to a streamer, come up with a streamer who you feel that you really want to support. Don't ever feel guilted into supporting me, because, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. The best way to put it. I feel weird when people give money to the stream. I do this as a hobby. I do this for fun. Both my wife and I have very reasonable, good careers. This is a hobby for me. Oh, I was supposed to do something before I go up there. And I know there are people out here on this platform and stuff who are not in the situation I am in. Which is why, if you have to choose between supporting me financially and supporting someone else, please choose someone else. Which is why I'll never have a hype train. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay, that's interesting. So this is like just the front facade, but on the back, we're going to be doing some interesting stuff here. So this is going to go in like that. To make like a snowbank is what they're trying to do here. There we go. Okay. I support that. That was a unique way of doing it. Yeah, why not? Go for it. All right, and now I need 5 of these chocolates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, interesting. So now we're going to be making what looks like a rooftop AC unit. Or heater, considering this is a winter scene. So there's the second one. And voila, like that. I like that. That's kind of cool. All right. And then, yep, these are going to go in here into these spots. There we go. I don't feel like that goes there. I mean, I feel like it goes there. I feel like I just did it wrong. And now we're going to take this teal roof. And we're going to build a snowbank on it. Do you want to build a snowbank? What I like about this is I feel like this is going to be a really unique looking building in my winter village. Although I did see someone who had gotten that red lantern set. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what happened? I already called. I used a brick separator. But I saw someone who got the red lantern Chinese New Year set. And they were modifying it to be like a Chinese restaurant. And again, I was like, that's pretty dope. I can get behind that. So I may be picking that setup just for that one purpose. Again, I like the way this is looking. This is a really good roof. Okay. And the same thing over here. Bum, bum. I almost feel like there should be like a brick underneath it just to raise it up a little bit, because otherwise it's like, why are these ones white? Like, it's still a good effect. I just don't think it's the right effect. There we go. And then we're gonna make another one. All right, you're gonna go on the bottom. There we go. That's gonna go on there like that. There we go. 2. 3. And 4. Very nice. And now that can go just in like that. Again, I really do like the way this is looking. And then we have one more of these to do. Okay. And we're popping these just in place to go on like that. So again, this is going to go right here like that. I really like this. This is coming along very nice. And now we have the last section, which, okay, I've put that in right. And then it wants us to do this and this. And there we go, flatten that out. Okay. And then we're gonna put you over here. And we're gonna have another one on this side over here. And lastly, this there. There we go. And then that's gonna click just in like that. Again, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. We're going to take you. Very creative use of jumping bricks. Very good use of jumpers. Again, a very good way to do this. I support this. Then we can turn that around. And then we have this pipe goes on next. Okay. And it just pops on. There we go. I like that. I like that. We still have some more stuff, of course, but... Oh, nice. This is kind of cool. Little... So we're going to put one right here. And we're going to do another one on this side, too. Oh, no, that's going to go on the top. There. That's good. And then that's going to go in on the door like that. That's that. We have 3 extra pieces in this bag. Which, if when we get to the end of the stream, we will actually put them in their proper boxes. Because why not? This, of course, is the heart mug for my good friends She's Not Controlling. Let's do bag 9. And it looks like we have a photographer guy. All right. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have construction of 3 people this time. That's exciting. Okay. Hair in a head. Let's just double check to make sure we have no other hair. Okay. So we're gonna start with this guy. Nope, that is a kid face. That is not a... This is the face. And I want... That's... Nope. There you go, that's the right face. Let's zoom all the way in so you can really enjoy the minifigure face. Super zoom. So you can really enjoy the minifigure face. That's going to go with the open dad jacket and gray bendable legs. Hi. It's our first person, and they're gonna get a camera. And I need a flash to go on that. Okay. Oh. There we go. Aloha, Hal the person. Welcome on into chat. It's a pleasure to see you, my friend. Please enjoy dinner. Hopefully you're having something delicious tonight. But mahalo for being here. Ooh, Super Mario World. That's a fun game. There we are. We have a guy with a camera. Next, we're going to be building this person. You're such a sweetheart. I always enjoy seeing you around, friend. Now, which way does the hair go? I think the hair goes this way. Yep, the bun's back there. That actually needs, these two need to be over here. And now our last one is going to be the little kid. He has two faces. Not that he's a two-faced individual, but we have that and that. I'm gonna go with the happier face of the two. And then the short pants. There we go. There's our 3 minifigures for this stage. Let's go and put them over here in the lake. Because now we have to build some sort of contraption. That's always exciting when you get to build a contraption out of Lego. It's funny because I was talking to my brother, and for those who don't know, one, my brother's a grump, but his youngest is a year older than my oldest. So while we're both fathers, there's enough of a difference in age of our kids that our kids have grown up in relatively different worlds, right? He has 4, I have 2. His oldest is in graduating college. My youngest is in elementary school. But we were talking about Lego because I was talking about, I brought up an idea to him, and I just wanted him to kind of confirm that this wasn't the dumbest thing I had done. Not that I need my brother's permission not to do stupid things, but you know, every now and then it is good to do a check and confirm with someone else. Throw something to their attention that maybe you're not seeing. And my brother is enough of a different person than me that did I lose? Oh, nope. I thought I lost my second wheel. And luckily this is one of the wheels I know I have an extra of, but still I don't need it. So, you know, I reached out to him. I said, hey, this is what I'm thinking. Please tell me that this isn't the dumbest idea I've ever had. And he was like, no. He's like, you've had much worse ideas than this. But he said, one of the things a lot of people do is they sacrifice flexibility for convenience. And I don't know why I'm telling you this story right now. Crawl loses his train of thought. Okay, that doesn't help me a whole lot out. I now have 2 in a row. Crawl coughed and Crawl loses train of thought. So this one is this bingo is very doable in terms of gaining followers. Someone has bingo and Crawl will be right back. Wait, his Aloha the bot still has not made a joke. Lots of commenting, but no jokes yet. Technical difficulties and stream goal reached. Yeah, this is my best bingo right now, up and down in the column of ING. That's my best bingo so far. Okay. All right, now this is a door that opens. Why was I thinking about my brother? And I lost the train of thought. Not much you can do there. I'm gonna pull back out to 50% zoom. I feel like I'm zoomed in too far right now, and I keep building off of stream for you guys, for y'all. And I don't want to do that. All right, and then this third one's gonna have a yellow top and a green base or teal base. Oh, we were talking about cataloging. Still don't know why I brought him up. Still don't know why. Oh, this is interesting. So this is a cooler that's just gonna sit over here on the ground, in like the middle of the ground. Didn't see that coming. I bet you this now goes on top of it. Okay. Okay, and then of course we need the door. Oh yes, okay. Now I remembered. Okay, so there's value to it. Okay. So the reason I was thinking about that was because when I was starting to build this, one of the things he found most frustrating about when his kids were going through and building Lego for the first time, Lego sets, is he felt so many Lego sets had these unitasker pieces that exist for one purpose and only one purpose. And I'm like, I know what you mean, particularly when you're dealing with like the little kid sets. That is a valid critique. But a lot of times it's because they want to make something that the kid is not going to struggle to have to put together, or it's not going to fall apart as easy. Oh, that goes right there. Okay. So yeah, that's really it. There's not much there. Okay. Now these are going to go all the way over here. Just these, and it's going to go on the back rail. Which I don't know how much of the back row I'm going to be keeping, because, so if you can't, let's do this. When we look at the set's on a Mills plate right now, but you can see the set has a clear end to the set, and then this is just kind of something that I get to build. And of course I'll fill in some stuff here and here, but I have to figure out what's going to go behind this in the village. So it feels like right now I'm just building this wall that exists because this was not designed to be a part of a larger city, but I obviously don't want to keep the wall there. Right? That's the way it is. Voila. Okay, we're building something over there. Okay. So let us, because I want you guys to be able to see what we're building. We're going to move my keyboard. Because you guys are important. Y'all need to see what's happening over here. That's going to go all the way on the edge. Okay, you can see the edge. Good. And then I need to have that facing inwards. One. It's important to have the studs on this side. Two. And it's funny, now that I'm looking at it, it's like, oh yeah, there was a building over here that I had to build. Who knows if that building stays there? Or if it ends up getting moved. I know that from a placement in the city, This is going to be in like the front right corner of the display. And back here is going to be some sort of mountain. So most likely I'm going to do some stuff to make this kind of feel like this is part of the mountain. I just don't know what that is yet. Okay. You go on right like that. And then you're going to go next to it. Okay. Yep. That's my watch telling me I should be moving more. I only have 45 steps this hour out of the 250 that Fitbit would like me to do. All right. Which I'm okay with. I think I've had a fairly active day as a whole, so I'm not sweating it too much. But you're gonna go right there. What do my numbers look like today? I may take a quick break, hop on the treadmill. $7,341. Not great, but not bad. I'm definitely gonna have to do some time on the treadmill after the stream. Because like, although I could hop up now and go for a quick brisk walk to get 200 steps in, I need like 3,000 to get to where I want to be. So it makes no sense to give you guys an extended break while I go walk on the treadmill. At least until I figure out how to get a webcam on top of that. I already have 3 webcams going. Why not a 4th? Okay. That's not good. That's bag 8. I am missing. Oh, there it is. This. And then that's going to go right there on the edge. Like that. Okay, now these go in front. And we're going to do 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Likewise on this other one. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, now this is fancy. I appreciate what they're doing here. So they're gonna give me a design to go on the front as opposed to a sticker. Right, like they could have done this as a tile and then had you like just put a sticker on it, but they're giving us a design. Uh-huh. Oh, that last one. I don't know. Okay, let's put it over there, and there, and there, and there. Kind of nice. And then that's just going to go right on the front as like a facade. And we get to do that again. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but I almost wish it was a sticker. Sorry about that. Luckily, we've already called Craw Has a Cough. All right. So again, I really do like what they're doing here in terms of giving us some options and how to make it look prettier. It's giving me an idea of like, I could easily do this design in other places. This is not a hard design to mimic. All right, let's put it down flat. There we go. And now we can put it in there. I mean, it's very Chinese New Year because it's red. But it could be something very 70s feeling. Because it does look good. Alright, and now we're going to take this long beam and go across the top like that. Just like that. Okay. And now we're going to do a red one on top to hold that all in place now. Still don't have anything holding that front in yet. Okay. So this is the cardboard cutout. It's actually cardboard, but this is called a carnival cutout in real life. And the idea being that your minifigures can do that. Hey, look at me. My head's facing through it. Very nice. And I can do it either which way I want. And they want that to go behind that. Okay. Oh, goody. Goody, goody gumdrops. There we go. Now, this won't come out because we have these in the way, but I'm okay with that. And now we're going to put some snow on top. Like that. 1 and 2. Ooh, this is some fancy snow we're doing. Very nice. And then we're going to do some more on this one too. All right. And then our last one is going to go just like that. Very nice. And we have a couple extra backs. So we have these. Aloha, Timmy. Well, come on in, my good friend. You got the Da Vinci flying machine for Hanukkah. Very nice. After it came out on the 1st. I'm enjoying building it. It is a gorgeous looking set. Well, come on in. For those who do not know, Timmy, you got Aloha the Bot to tell us a dad joke. Where is that? There, number 3 for bingo. For those who do not know Timmy, I met Timmy through the Jimmy Fund fundraiser. We were doing trying to raise money for the Jimmy Fund, which is a Boston-ish based organization that helps raise money for pediatric and adult cancer. So it's a very cool organization. That's how I've met Timmy, through that. I think I've been in the stream a couple times, and every time it's been very enjoyable. So pleasure to have you coming over here and checking out what we're doing, buddy. Wait, no, I know you through Anya. Sorry, I know you through Anya. I don't know you through the Boston-based thing. I was thinking of someone else. My apologies. Still, you're a cool dude, because I haven't been in your stream before, so. Now we have these extra pieces, which we can promptly put in our extra pieces. So when it's time to end the stream and we need to put things away, we can. Yeah. I went to your profile because I was like, and then it was like, oh yeah, your mutuals with Anya. I wish that they had that information available to streamers so that you can like click in and just see like on almost every other social media site you're out there, you can click something and see who your mutuals with. Twitch is like the one that doesn't have that. And I feel like that is such a missed opportunity. I would love to have something there. Oh, Chappy Chanukah. You allow yourself 1 to 2 Lego sets a year, so they gotta be really good. I don't blame you about that. I go through a lot more than that, and there are times I wish I didn't have as many, but there are times where I'm like, I wish I had more. I think I've only got like 8 sets currently sitting up in the storage. So, okay. I understand where you're coming from in the regards that oftentimes you're following someone because you like their content. But I think considering how much Twitch likes to play up the idea that we're building these communities, being able to help understand how you know someone is huge, right? Like, wouldn't it be just to me good to be able to say, oh, who is this person? Oh, these are the people that we both follow. Maybe I know them because we both watch Harris Heller, right? Maybe I know them from this other chat. Yes, exactly. Discord is great like that. Discord is phenomenal for those types of things. I wish Twitch did it natively. And I'm curious if there is any third-party tool for Twitch that does that I just don't know about, right? Like something that's out there that just does it for us. All right, we're on to bag number, because we're on an ad break now. We're number 10. I like this shirt. It's an enjoyable shirt. It just rides up my back way more than I would like it to. All right, okay. We got some good pieces here. Let's go with... Okay. No, those are legitimate reasons. No, I hear you on that. I went through a dark period, and I think a lot of adult fans of Legos go through it too, where you just, I don't need these Lego pieces. I'm gonna get rid of them. Yeah, that's just the reality of it. And of course, my parents got rid of all of the stuff. Really? You just don't want to add to it, yeah. So yeah, so I think a lot of it is me again because I'm like building stuff that like I had when I was a kid, or I've come up with other sets, and I have kids too, and the kids love to build. I think if I had other hobbies that I did like 3D printing or other stuff like that, I would be more willing to scale back on the Lego. But this is kind of the one hobby I have. And as a dad who's well into his midlife crisis, or midlife crisis territory, yeah. You have 100-acre woods, the bonsai tree, ship in a bottle. I liked the ship in the bottle. I liked the Lego idea that they had made for it. And then when they actually came out with the real one, I was very disappointed by it, so I didn't get it. And then I got it on like really deep discount, and I ended up liking it. Bonsai tree, the same thing. Bonsai tree was a brilliant set. I have it right there on my shelf. You can't see it, what I just pointed at, but I assure you, it's right there on my shelf. Yes. Okay. Oh, 100-acre woods. Now, what is that? Why does that one ring a bell? Winnie the Pooh. I'm not even going to pretend and act like I'm a big Winnie the Pooh fan. I'm sorry. My kids never got into it. I think I liked Winnie the Pooh as a kid myself. My kids never got into it. So it just was one of those things. The bonsai tree. I've never actually switched the leaves on the bonsai tree. I've never felt the urge to do the cherry blossom one on it. But I do like it that they gave me that option. I've never done it. Yeah, when they do make a minifigure special molds, those are always fun. And I love that they made that. I love that they made that because it was a really good one. And it's interesting because they're making a Bluey set. Right? And Bluey, obviously, I think, is a contemporary in terms of the media from Winnie the Pooh and media for Bluey are one and the same. Are there some subtle differences? Yes. But the thing that I'm noticing is that they're made the Winnie the Pooh set for adults, and Bluey is made for kids. It's going to be a Duplo set, and I think there's a lot of people complaining about that. That's my impression of what's happening in the Lego sphere. I think I do need this piece back. And I need a 2x3 in white to go there. So I'm going to go grab that from my collection because I think I have it. Let me double check that I have that in my collection. I should have that in my Lego collection. But every now and then it just gets, piece doesn't make it in there. But I should have a 2x3 white plate that can go right here because I'm realizing now I don't have that in the build. So let me just go to my inventory. We're going to be looking for a plate. a normal plate. We need it in white. And I do have one. Okay. I have 10 of them. Excellent. I'll be right back.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come.
So, Timmy, for your benefit, I store all my Lego pieces in sandwich bags by piece type. And then I store them in magazine holders by more of a broad category. And I think this is going to be in this one. It may be in a different one. I forget where I drew the line. And my daughter is in the process of coloring these in for me. Nope, it's the next one up. So a lot of my collection actually is my friends' kids' collections because their kids no longer into Lego. Like, I get 2 or 3 collections like that a year. We used to store the bags in totes, but we just went to this weekend. There it is. I used to do the small part organizers. And the reason why I have all of it so, like, organized is now I know that I have taken in white, -1. Now my inventory will show I have 9 of them. So yeah, I know it's like probably the most anal retentive way to store a large Lego collection, but it helps me in this scenario. I knew I had it. I know where to get it. I feel in my older systems that would have taken me a lot longer to do. Okay. Exactly. You have to do what makes the most sense for you and how you want to do your collections in life. Okay, 1. I like that we're now going to be putting stuff. Ugh. Another wonderful Reuters update that I don't want to look at. But that's why I'm streaming, so I don't pay attention to the news. Okay. That's what I missed. This has to go in there like that. And now I can put this on top like that. And then we can take this, is going to go down like you. And then that 4 is going to go there. And then that is going to go off like that. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I was wondering how they're going to skirt that, and now I do know. It's a good way to cover up that gap. I do have to say, one of the things I really have liked about this particular build right here is it's doing a very good job of layering the pieces. So that you have a lot of different textures, you have a lot of elevation. And I think that's what's good about sets like this, is I think that allows people who may not be the most creative at Lego building to see what some more options can be. To see what they can be doing. And this keeps getting knocked over. It's heavy. There, we'll just put that over there. Okay. So this is kind of a river that's flowing off of it. Like that. And again, this is one of the differences between like Lego and me. I would have filled this gap in. And they're just like, we don't need to do that. Right? I would have wasted 2 1x3s for nothing. Okay. This isn't good. Because I don't think I have one of those. There's a piece that's supposed to go here, and it's the same the piece that's up here. And I didn't see that come out. I don't see that it's fallen out. So I'm worried I've lost that piece. And yes, I know that Lego will absolutely replace it. Like when I call them up and like, I'm missing this one piece, they absolutely will. I just don't want to do that. And it is such a visible spot too. Let me see if I have that in my inventory. I doubt I have. I don't think I've logged those yet. what's, I know my part number, clear filter, and we're gonna go with part number. No, wait, I have to go this way. Go to Bricklink. I literally was just looking at it in here. Oh, there it is. 6299937. So it's going to be part 67810. I have not logged those. And I doubt it's a piece they're gonna give me an extra one of. Alright, let's just go to lego.com and do it right now. It's been a long time since I had to do one of these. Missing piece. Showing me products. Help. Replacement parts. That's what I want. Missing pieces. Find the 80109. Search. Select this set. Find the piece. Six two 99937. Lego piece. I only typed a number. 629 99937. Enter. I wonder if because this is not an in production piece. Missing piece. Go here. All right, let's go back to this. I need help. All right, how about that? See all available pieces for this set. We're getting there. That. Tell us where to send the piece. None of this is going out, luckily. Next. Place request. All right, I'll get 28 business days. Oh well. Oh well, indeed. They remain the best for what they do. Can't complain with them at all. Okay. Now this is gonna go here with this. And then this goes on top of it. Now, an interesting thing I know about this piece, and I only know it because of my anal retentive sorting, this piece is a pneumatic piece. That's its category. So in case if you're ever like, Is that a technique piece? No, it's pneumatic. Okay. So we're going to put that there because I want to put the soda in place. Because once I get the soda in place, then the other one will go on. The soda has to go on you. There we go. Nope, there. Okay. So the Fisher guy is probably going to go right here. Like that. All right, now we're going to be working on this wall to pretty this up. Okay. All right, and then that goes on like that. And where's that gonna go? On top like that. Okay. And then we're gonna take you and you. You are gonna go there. And you go there. Okay. And now we got two of these white jumper plates. And they're gonna go on this. And this. And there is supposed to be a decorative piece there. Okay. Now there's also going to be you, that, and that. Very nice. All right. And now we're going to be building the second layer. So this is going to go around like that. Then you go on there. Then the jumper goes behind. So I watched a movie called Sing Sing yesterday with the Dad's Club. For those who do not know, I am a part of a Dad's Movie Club. And since I'm the one who runs it, I get to pick the movie. And I know there are some people who would prefer that I pick more mainstream movies. I refuse to. So like I knew that at least one person was hoping I would pick Wolfman this week. And I just didn't appeal to me. It didn't feel like it'd be a fun movie to like talk about, to discuss. Oh, he's a Wolfman. Oh no. Don't get me wrong, I like horror movies. Just I feel like every month, if I allowed it to go to whoever, like the most popular choice, we would just see the movies that we want to see, but we don't want to, like, it's hard to explain. But one of the things I hate most about dad culture, and I think this is kind of a toxic masculinity thing in the first place, but I do notice this a lot in dad culture. It's the idea. Ooh, that one on there, very nice. It's a nice angle. That Oh, that's a movie I'd watch with my wife. That's a movie my wife would want to watch. It's this... We haven't really grown out of juvenile high school fake machismo. And it just gets old. And so given an opportunity between two movies, well, like, if Wolfman was the best movie or the most interesting movie, I would have, like, I would have sucked it up and we would have seen Wolfman. But there's a movie out there called Sing Sing, which I felt was an opportunity to see a movie that could lead to some good conversation. And that's what I do it for, right? If I don't want to talk to you about the movie, I'm not going to see the movie with you. I can watch a movie at home. It's fine. But I like discussing movies. And I feel like too often, Dad's Club just wants to go see a movie that we don't have anyone else who would go see the movie with us. Right? Like we saw the movie The Iron Claw. This is a good example of the things we go through. We saw the movie Iron Claw, which, if you don't know what that one's about, I'm not much for trigger warnings, but it's a movie about a wrestling family where the patriarch of the family is an over-the-top, mentally unbalanced person, to put it mildly. Right? He has like 5 boys. They all go into professional wrestling after him. Most of them commit suicide because the pressure's put on them by their father. But it led to some really interesting conversations about what it is to be a dad. And it's not a movie I even knew about. Another dad recommended it. And I asked him why he recommended it, and he just said, I hear it's a really good movie about this. I was like, cool, that's all you have to tell me. It was one of our lower attended Dad Club movie nights until last night. But I felt like it was such a good conversation afterwards. I really felt like we discussed and we talked. And I was so thankful that we had this group of people to do this with. And then we went and we saw Wolverine and Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool. And that's a good movie, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed watching that movie. But afterwards, no one wanted to talk about the movie. They just wanted to go out to the movies with a bunch of other people. And I don't mind doing it every now and then. So the movie we ended up seeing is called Sing Sing. It was just me and one other dad. And it was an interesting movie. It had Domingo Coleman in it. And he played a prisoner who was a part of a prisoner rehabilitation program where they act in plays. And it's based on the true story of this program at Sing Sing Prison, and written by and filmed with a lot of the people who were from the program. And it was such a fascinating movie. Aloha, Death Warmed Over. How are you doing, my good friend? Welcome on into the chat. And I just didn't feel like if we had seen Wolfman, it wouldn't have made me think, I believe. And that's why I make the decisions I make. Sounds like you caught the tail end of an interesting story. Interesting, sure, why not? I run a movie club for the dads in my community. And sometimes we pick popcorn fare. And I know a lot of the dads would prefer I always pick that. But there was a little bit of question this month about my choice to see the movie Sing Sing versus The Wolfman. And one of the things that I feel about it is a lot of the dads who are part of it. I mean, one, this is just a general dad's club. I just run the movie club portion of it. So we do a lot of things. Like tomorrow we're all going to go sledding together with our kids. And I feel like too often the majority of the dads in the club, or enough of them, they don't care to see a movie and discuss it. They just want to see a movie that they couldn't take their wife to go see on a date night, which is the only time they feel like they could go out to the movies and see a movie. Right? And I think there is this unhealthy aspect in dad culture and married culture, but especially in dad culture, where they don't feel they can go out and do things unless it involves their spouse and all that type of stuff. Houston Film Club, we take. See, that's interesting. See, we go to a movie that's in the movie theater. So we pick. I get to pick every month a movie that's in the local Cinemaplex. That's the only criteria. And it started as a book club, and we weren't strong for about a year. And then we had one too many book clubs where it was like one of the person read a book and all the other people were like, yeah, I just wanted to come and hang out by a bonfire with a bunch of their dads. Yeah, I just feel like too often it kind of is like let's go see this movie that I wouldn't be able to see. This is my excuse to go see a movie. As opposed to this is a movie I want to go discuss. Oh, in the theater, okay. And what I was talking about when we saw Deadpool vs. Wolverine, very good movie. The dinner we had afterwards, no one talked about the movie. And like the few times I tried to bring up a question about the movie, it just kind of met with, I want to have my beer and have food and talk about me, my kids, and my wife. I'm like, so that's why we picked the movie Sing Sing, which it sounds like you really like movies. So if you do, it's a very interesting movie. Its execution could be a lot better. It's the best way to describe it. I really liked the premise of the movie. I really liked what the movie was about. It just needed better execution. I don't know if you know anything about the movie Sing Sing. Okay. So now we're going to make the tiger guy. I'm going to give the tiger guy a smiley face. So this particular set's a couple years old, as you can tell, as it is not the year of the tiger. Forget what year was the year of the tiger. Yeah, no, I mean, I think there are some dads who are cinephiles, but I also think the vast majority of the dads are dads who wouldn't go see a movie unless they had a reason to see it. Like, right? Like, I remember one time I suggested we see this movie, and roundly shot down, and the general response was, "This is the type of movie I'd go to see with my wife." I'm like, yeah, well, it's an interesting fucking movie. I think we should see it because I think we can talk about it as dads. But got it. It's a movie you may eventually someday potentially see with your wife. Scratch it off the list. Sing Sing is based upon a true story about the Sing Sing Rehabilitation Through the Arts program. So in Sing Sing prison, which is in New York State, a little bit up river from Hudson, they have a program where their inmates can participate and learn how to act. And they put on plays. And aside from 3 actors, everyone in the movie is a graduate of that program. So aside from like 2 or 3 people, every one of them is someone who went through that program. They were an inmate. They were incarcerated. They went through it. They learned how to do this. It taught them life skills. And for better or worse, it works. Right? For better or worse. Yeah. And part of the execution problem is, I mean, and it's beautifully acted. It's beautifully done. It feels too disjointed of a movie to really be an impactful movie that people will talk about for years. It's just too disjointed to work at times. And I think part of it is because they don't have this stereotypical plot line of a movie of, when you think about quote unquote the hero's journey, right? They don't have that anywhere in that, for better or worse. They don't have that. These characters aren't getting massive growth. Because a lot of the problem is it's not sure who it wants to be the focal point of the story. It tries to say these 2 individuals are the focal point of the story, and it just doesn't work with the 2 of them. My choices tend to be no. But again, like I was saying, when we saw Deadpool versus Wolverine, we had a shit conversation. It was one of the worst. It was one of the best attended ones we ever had. But I remember thinking afterwards, I was like, no one wants to talk about anything from this movie. Why are we watching this movie? Aside from, it's entertaining and it's a popular movie. Whereas when we saw like Iron Claw, we discussed it at great lengths. It was a type of movie that was perfect for a bunch of dads to sit around and talk about the lessons they viewed from this movie. All right, like I can go see any Star Wars movie I want whenever I want. Not that I care to, but I could, right? I don't need the excuse of Dad's Movie Club to go see it. I want to go see the Dad's Movie Club with Dad so we can talk about a movie. Talk about the emotions behind the movie. I have to build 2 of these, by the way. So what's a good movie you've seen recently now that I've complained about Dad's Movie Club? Like, the movie I'm thinking of that's going to come out is this movie Sinners. That I think looks like it's going to be an awesome movie. I just don't know how well received it's going to be. In terms of, why are we seeing this movie? We should go see the next Marvel movie where Harrison Ford plays a red Hulk. A Complete Unknown was pretty good. Okay, that was a movie I was interested in seeing. I don't think it was playing for us. Let me double check. I got to really put my phone back this way because last time I had my phone out literally here and I entered the passcode right here. So I'm learning my lesson to have my phone as far away from any camera as humanly possible. Yeah, we had to choose from Wolfman, One of Them Days, Den of Thieves, Mufasa, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Nosferatu. That was one I was really thinking about. Moana, Wicked, Complete Unknown. We could have seen it. Better Man. I heard that was terrible. Baby Girl. Nah, that wasn't one I wanted to think about. Aw, we could see the Goonies 40th anniversary today. Something called Knuckle Boys, and then Sing Sing all the way at the end. The Dead Don't Die. Why does that ring a bell? Search the web for The Dead Don't Die. This is an older one. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, now I know it. Comedy horror film, yeah, Bill Murray. Yeah, okay, I remember this one. I didn't see it either. It's got Chloe Sevigny in it, and I always like her. She's always a very... she's an actress who's always willing to do something on screen and try things that other people would feel is unconventional. Right? She screams like a person who doesn't worry about whether or not she will remain famous. That's my impression of her. And I could be very, very wrong. If Chloe would like to come into my chat and tell me how wrong I am, I will not complain. Okay. So now I have to build this twice. And it's very specific in the instructions, which makes me worry. Why are they being so specific? It wants that. Like this. And then that goes on there like that. Okay. And that is then going to go like that. Okay, okay. Now I understand why they were supposed to so specific. There we go. And then that goes on there like that. Because that needs to slide into that gap there. Perfect. Yeah. Good times. Okay, now I'm gonna take these two bricks modified with axles. And they're gonna line up there, so we're gonna have like a little gap between this and this. And that's fine. Alright, and then we got some more of this. And then they're gonna go right on there like that. And that's gonna go right in there like that. And this last one. Speaking of Jim Jarmusch, the film I choose, Stranger Than Paradise. Huh. I don't think I know that one either. It sounds like you know, you're much more of a film person than I am. Okay. From Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Partners with Sarah Driver. Okay. Let's see if I've seen any of his movies. Stranger Than Paradise, that appears to be one of his first ones. I've heard of Permanent Vacation. I've seen Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai, if that's the movie I think it is. Yes, with Forrest Whitaker, I saw that one. That was a good movie. It's the only one of his I think I've seen. I've heard of a lot of them. Like, I've heard of Coffee and Cigarettes. I've heard of Broken Flowers. Ghost Dog is awesome. After watching the movie, one person was surprised to learn it was a comedy. See, that's a good surprise though, right? It's a good surprise. People like being surprised that it's a comedy. I don't remember a ton about Ghost Dog. I just remember thinking this is a good movie. Because it came out when I was in college. I think I was like a sophomore when it came out. So it was either the end of my freshman year or beginning of my sophomore year. And I remember seeing it in the movie theaters at near state. There we go. Yeah, good old times. Went to the El Portola to see that. Saw a lot of good movies in that movie theater. I wonder if that movie theater still exists. You know what I mean? When you have like memories of a movie theater. I don't even know if that's the name of it. I can find it on a map. Like, I guarantee the building still is a San Francisco. I guarantee the location is still a movie theater. Whether or not it still is a... Okay, here's the street. West Portal. Parking lot. Yeah, let's do a street view. I don't remember where on it was. That would suck if this doesn't have the movie theater anymore. It was this little movie theater too. Wait, is that it? Is that it? Nope. Oh man. That'd be a bummer if that theater shut down. That was a good little theater. It had 2 screens. It had a main and an upper deck. See, that's an urgent care. Maybe it's on the other side of the street. I don't remember it being on this side of the street. I remember it being on the side that I came down. Here's what we can do. Let's pull out movie theater. Oh, it's not saying there's one there anymore. It still says there's one at the Stonestown. Oh, that's disappointing. I saw some good movies there. Hey, you know, I like the idea because, again, I think at the end of the day, the value of being in a club like that, a movie club or a book club, is you're opening yourself up to new experiences and things that you may not have otherwise participated in. And that is a very risky thing at times. So I get it. I genuinely get it. All right, so that's going to go. Where's that? That is going to be, you are going to get lined up here. And then you can go right there. Okay. Okay. Doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm happy with this. And now I have to do that on both sides. But now that I did it on this one side, I know how it's going to line up on the other side. And that's half the battle. And then we need to get these 2 half discs are going to go on the front 2. I saw the movie Titanic in that theater. Not that Titanic is a great work of art or anything. Enemy at the Gates I saw there. Enemy Gates was such a good. That was a movie that I'm still amazed didn't end up being a cult classic. Titanic was, and you know, I watched Titanic the other day because it's free on YouTube, and if you have YouTube Premium, it's the YouTube Premium is the best. But it's really fun to be able to watch a movie on YouTube for free with no ads because you have YouTube Premium. But I rewatched it, and it still is a movie that holds up really well from a... I mean, there are movies being made today that aren't as good visually as that movie is. Like, next to each other, right? Like, that's impressive. That movie is quarter century old, and it still holds up compared to a lot of movies being put out today. They should be ashamed of themselves when you see what that is. And it's funny because I was making that realization when I saw Avatar with my son, right? Like the original Avatar we saw in the theater before they released Avatar 2. And I remember thinking to myself how visually good Avatar was compared to everything else that was out there. Still. And I was explaining to him like how big that movie was, and from a cultural perspective, like people were buying 3D TVs because they thought that was the next leap in home entertainment. And nothing in this entire time since then came close to doing what that movie did. They re-released other movies in 3D thinking, oh, we're gonna make an easy buck here. Nope. Like, I saw Jurassic Park when they re-released that in 3D. Phantom Menace, because George Lucas was going to redo all of his movies in 3D. And they only did Phantom Menace. They didn't bother doing the other ones. Although it was kind of neat to see Phantom Menace in 3D in the theater. And it's funny, I went with my friend John, who's like a Star Wars collectible fanatic. And we're watching it, and then Jar Jar Binks comes on the screen, and we're like, oh. And all the kids cheered. And by kids, I mean people who weren't 40. And I remember thinking to myself, is Jar Jar, like, loved? But then dawned on me, it's like, my brother and his friends all hated Ewoks. Because he was just old enough that the Ewoks were lame. Whereas I was the right age for Ewoks. Twice. Aliens and Terminator 2. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Avatar is Dancing with Smurfs. It's just a visually stunning movie. And again, even the second one he made was so good. I'm sitting here going like, no one is making movies this impressively visually stunning as he is. No one is. With this technology. And he's out here just making shit. He can make one of those movies every year for all I care. I'll see it. It's that much of a feast of the eyes. But I also don't need Dad's Club for me to go see that movie. I'm very content to go just see a movie. Alright, because now I have to build behind this. And it looks like I need to go all the way out. I need to go there. Okay. 1 and 2. And 3. I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage because I can't see behind this very well because of this massive ice wall they're making me build. I'm trying to think what other movies Jim Cameron's done. Because that's why I feel like that happens a lot. You think about like a movie director and you can't think of everything, and so of course you are going to forget things. But I also don't think he's made a ton of movies. True Lies is another one. Okay. Terminator. Aliens. The Abyss. Ah, God, I wonder how that movie holds up. T2. True Lies. I love True Lies. I wonder how that's held up too. Avatar. Filmography. He doesn't have a ton. So the one that's coming out this year is Avatar Fire and Ash. Wow. Yeah, I wonder how The Abyss is held up. Because again, that's another visual spectacle. Okay, no, but that's fair. But again, so the question is it a movie that's held up because it's a good... I don't remember it being a good or bad story, either which way. And so that's where I'm torn. Like, is it a movie that's... Because the graphics are probably very dated at this point, I hope. Not that I want them to be dated, but you know, more of them are kinds like, dear God, how could a movie that came out when I was 10 still have cutting edge graphics? Like, what is everyone else doing wrong? Story is good. You haven't seen the... Yeah. I don't remember much. All I remember about the story, and that's what gives me concern, is that it's a bunch of people who go down to the bottom of the ocean floor and they see some cool shit. Like, that's all I remember about that story. I can, like... Elizabeth Mastriano's in it, I think. Ed Harris is in it, I think. I just would like to be able to mention a lot more about the movie than I just did. Oh, okay. I'll hold. Okay, I got 2 of those. There we go. All right. This has got a lot of translucent pieces, I tell you what. A lot of translucent pieces. If you want translucent pieces, this was the set for you to get, I'll tell you that much. Holy Toledo. My throat is very dry. And I know that Diet Coke is not good for that, but I don't care. Okay, you're back. So I was saying, I don't remember much about the story. I just remember people go to the bottom of the ocean and they see some cool shit. Right? It's all I remember about it. Like, Contact was a movie with incredible sound design, right? But it wasn't a movie that relied heavily on that. It still was a really interesting story. And that's what I'm hoping. I just don't remember The Abyss. You liked it both times. Okay. I'm going to write that down because if it's a movie I can see. What's it on? What's The Abyss on? I love this app, by the way. The Abyss. It's on Fubu and FX Now. Okay, so it's not on much. It's not on much. But I'm very curious. Very curious. Okay, so now we're going to take this. Again, these are some insane amount of translucent pieces. Okay, and then that's going to go in the front one. I want to finish this bag. This, like, the first two bags I did today were so small that I got confident that I could do a third bag, and I am not able to right now. Still, I'm almost done with the bag. I'm almost done with the bag. All right. Okay. Yeah, so for New Year's Eve, my kids wanted to stay up to midnight. They never like talked about wanting to do it before. And so I was like, all right, we gotta watch a movie though. Well, we played video games for a while and then we watched the movie because I remember as a kid, when I was growing up, my dad would always rent movies on Saturday nights. But on New Year's Eve, we could see a longer one because we didn't have to go to bed as early. It's like I remember we saw Wyatt Earp one year. God, that movie sucked. So I told the kids we're gonna watch this movie called The Truman Show. And yeah, they were so fascinated by that movie. Just still amazed at how much my kids liked watching that movie. I mean, it's a good movie, don't get me wrong. This is always cool when you can show them something and that they enjoy it. Oh, that's why. All right, we're almost done. Like that. So, well, yeah, one, I do love analyzing the Truman Show. Have you been paying attention to the theory that's going around right now about when Truman found out the truth of his existence? In terms of at what point in the movie does Truman know that he needs to escape? And that's what you could be alluding to, by the way. I would say that's also one of the downsides of watching movies on YouTube, is YouTube now knows what movies you've watched. So, the theory is he knows before the movie even begins. The whole point of the movie is he's trying to determine who he can and cannot trust. So you're very close, because in terms of the lamp being that kind of like epiphany moment for a lot of viewers. But it's based upon the idea that there's an early scene in it where he's gardening, and his wife pulls up and she's like, "Oh, look at this cool thing I got at the checkout counter." And she's like, "You missed a spot over there." And like, he never gets up and like talks to her. He like stays in the garden doing the gardening things. And he's digging the hole that he escapes out of later in the movie at that point in time. And so he already knows he can't trust his wife at that point in time. And that's like the third scene. Really crazy to think about the movie when you start thinking about it. That. Anyway, we're done with the bag. Where's the stage? We're done with the stage. We have what, 2 stages left? Three, but they look 2. Yeah, we have 2 stages left, so we will finish this up next stream. Let us find a raid target. If you know someone who's online right now, if you're like, "Hey, Cross should meet this person," feel free to drop the name in the chat. I'm going to look through all of the live channels I follow, and we'll see where we can go. That's a maybe. I feel like I raid her often because she's a sweetheart and I adore her. But okay, see who I got. Yeah, no one's jumping out to me except that one person. I did see that I had chat come through, but I haven't had opportunity to read it yet. Yeah, so as long as I don't hate this person. Oh. All right, there's another person who I really enjoy who's on. But I want to see who this person is. I want to see who they are. Copy. So I like meeting new people. That's the whole point of this, is to meet people, right? Would help if I put twitch.tv, not Twitch, TV.
Do it.
Ooh, Ratchet and Clank. Oh, no, Marvel Rivals. They're a little bigger than people I normally raid. Let me just double check what this person's doing.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
They're both playing Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna meet a new friend. We're meeting a new friend. Because while I like the person I was thinking of, she's also playing Marvel Rivals. And sometimes when people get into a game they're playing and they're just like not paying attention to chat, she's the worst at that, right? So yeah, let's go raid and meet a new friend. We do have a raid outro song. So mahalo for coming in here. It's a pleasure to chat with you. I know we usually chat in someone else's stream, so always good to get to talk to someone on a different level. So let's do our song, and then we will go check out and meet a new friend.
So tough to close the stream. Flying high, yeah, in Microsoft skies. The plane was soaring through clouds so high. But now that we've landed, we'll bid the Lego set aloha. 'Cause I could never make you unhappy. No, we couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I didn't have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Lego bricks clicking as the plane cruises on. In the virtual cockpit as the stream rolls on, the set's taking shape. But now it's time to stop and bid the building cease. We move on to a new friend. His name is Invert, and he's placing Marvel Rivals to spread the Aloha spirit. 'Cause I could never make you unhappy. No, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Mahalo to each of you for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate that you spent some time with me tonight. This is a lot of fun. We will be back on Friday, me and the kids. We've got our Wii Community Challenge redemption stream. I hope you're ready for it, and then I'll be back on Sunday to finish up this set. Check me out on all the socials. 'Cause I could never make you unhappy. No, I couldn't do that, chat. Makes it, only wish I didn't have to go. You think I would know the only words. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. It ain't easy for the dad to walk right in the chat when y'all just so engaging and so much fun. Mahalo for being here, and aloha, my friends. I will see you guys on Friday.